You might be asking, you've heard in the news that brand safety and verification isn't always great for publishers or for the supply side of the market. Now, when we built this product, one of our most important ideas was, why can't we make it better for everybody? Why does this have to be a conflict between what advertisers want and what publishers want? Because every publisher we've talked to has said, I want my advertisers to be happy. I'm trying really hard to give them what they want. So today, I'm excited to be joined by Jason from BuzzFeed and Michael from OpenX to talk about how we can use the Scope3 brand standards platform to help publishers. So, Jason, tell us what you do at BuzzFeed.
Thanks for having me, Brian. I oversee RevOps teams at BuzzFeed, which include Tasty and HuffPost as well.
Okay, so you've seen this platform, you've played with it. What do you think?
We love the transparency built into brand standards. The ability for my team and I to see how every article is categorized and why it has that designation feels like we finally understand the different brand safety parameters that clients really want. My favorite part is the ability to actually go in and challenge that designation directly into the platform. This creates a new dynamic between buyer and seller that feels more collaborative than it has in the past.
And so when you say, hey, I don't think you got this right, instead of having to call a vendor, wait 3 or 4 days while everyone runs around and tries to convince each other that champagne is a color, not necessarily always something that you drink with alcohol in it, what you're doing is you're actually feeding that back with a click to the brand who can update their model, and we can train it and learn so that even if it weren't perfectly prompted, it will then be better on every part of the internet after that. So we're just cutting out cycles, which means you can make more money, they can spend more money, and things just start to work. Is that a fair characterization?
Yeah, I think we all know how LLMs work at this point. So tweaking prompts feels like a much more collaborative experience with agencies and buyers.
Yeah. Now, this is live, so I feel kind of bad asking you this, but is HuffPo safe for brands?
Yes, it's very safe for brands. There's great journalists doing great work, and the community is really, really fantastic. So I really hope that agencies feel more confidence in investing in news.
I agree. Now, you're not the only piece of the puzzle, because many advertisers are using programmatic as part of their strategy to buy across the breadth of the internet. So Michael, tell us a bit about what you do at OpenX, and then maybe you could tell us a bit about how OpenX is working to help advertisers connect with premium news publishers.
Yeah, so I'm Michael Guzowitz, VP Strategic Partnerships at OpenX. OpenX is a Tier 1 omnichannel SSP. And what I do is I work with other tech partners within programmatic to enable various targeting types, including running on news. So from our side, we work directly with all the major news publishers, and what we're hearing from advertisers is it's too risky. And I understand those concerns, but if you think about news content, it's highly engaging, high attention, high viewability, premium content. It checks a lot of boxes for advertisers, but the concerns are there. And that leads to advertisers using large block or site block lists, blocking key keywords, or just blocking the content category in general. And so what we have done is we've partnered with companies like Scope3, the news access platform, to be able to create value and opportunity, not risk, for these advertisers.
Okay, so tell us what news access is.
So it enables a brand to run on news with targeting that's custom to their vertical. So the needs of a travel advertiser versus a pharma advertiser, they're going to be different, understandably so. And so with news access, we can layer on that custom targeting onto OpenX Supply. And the key part here is it's direct inventory, but it's also turnkey. We all want our lives to be easier. So with our integration, an advertiser can access news access targeting on OpenX Supply, either directly through our relationship or integration with DSPs or through a curated deal ID.
Got it. Okay, so I go into my DSP, I find OpenX, and there are news access PMPs there by vertical. So I just choose my vertical, and I get access in a safe way to premium news content.
Like my son says, it's easy peasy lemon squeezy. We all want our lives to be easier, so it's really easy to test and gauge how that performance goes for you.
You've got a smart son, and he's going to go into media sales. I like that.
Okay. We'll see.
Okay. So this is awesome. So what we're doing right now is we're saying, let's take the full power of AI. Let's use it to find inventory that's safe and suitable for brands, and let's scale this with a single click across the entire realm of premium news.
Exactly.
That's pretty exciting. All right. Thank you both. That's super exciting and can't wait to do more together.